Ah, Mr. Bond, I've been expecting you. Okay, it's not a white cat. I know Blofeld had a nice big fluffy white cat, didn't he? But she'll do. Think about movies. Think about a lot of movies that I watched in the 1990s. The ones that were set in the future, like sci-fi films like Terminator 2, Highlander 2, Demolition Man, Free Jack. And they always anticipated a kind of totally different future to what actually came about. Most of those dates have passed now that the films were set in, and there's not been anywhere near the kind of progress that the screenwriters imagined to have happened by that date. And it's fascinating. I wonder if we just sat down and wrote down what we expect to have happened in the next 10 years and the kind of progress that might have been made. Just how much has actually happened and how much hasn't. It'd be interesting. It's all about imagining, isn't it? And a lot of these films, they imagine a kind of dystopian future, kind of a dangerous one, and not the kind of world we want to live in for sure. Kind of apocalyptic future, if you like, especially like Terminator 2, for example. But that date that movie was set in has long since passed, and nothing like that has happened. Even 25 years after when it was set. So it's just interesting, and I find it fascinating. I think the only film that out of those that I just mentioned then that created a nice future to imagine was Demolition Man. It was quite a nice setting. It was bright and colourful. The police did a great job looking after the streets. There was never any murders. If there was a murder, the place went into absolute meltdown. There's been an MDK, they called it, murder, death, kill. And there's been an MDK. And there was just absolute chaos in the police department. Nobody knew what to do. We've not had an MDK for years. So that's probably the nicest scenario to live in, the Demolition Man scenario. And so they bring back Sylvester Stallone from cryostasis and defrost him because they need a criminal to catch a criminal. But it's the best you can imagine, always falls short, basically. And but what I want to tell you is this: that the best future that you can imagine. Just imagine, like the Bible talks about heaven, and it says, no ear has heard, or eye has seen, or mind imagined what God has got in store for those who love Him. And you can sit down and write on a piece of paper how amazing you think heaven will be, and all the things that could be up there, and you won't even come close. You write something down and think, I bet there's this, and just say to yourself, I'll be even better than that. And write something else down, I bet there's this, and God will just say, it's even better than that. It's just going to be so amazing. I want all my friends to be there. So, just think about how amazing heaven could be. And the best part of heaven, of course, is that God is there. The one who loves us more than anybody could ever love us. Sent His Son to die for us so that we can be in heaven with Him. Take care of yourselves and each other.